Today, Precarious plays
Fire Emblem!
Go!
I love this man in this tin can over here. He's just gonna run down the coast and everyone's gonna follow him. It's gonna be great.
Butterflies in springtime is gonna be a good day.
It is. It really is. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic.
Fancy free. Smells nice.
Blast, they're stronger than I had supposed. To the castle. I want all the reinforcements available and I want them now! Lord Eric is struggling. He requests reinforcements.
What? Ready the men.
Unbelievable. These numbers cannot stop them.
Infidel, where are you going?
To save my ass, dummy. It seems that conquering Lycia might have been too much to ask of you after all. I must inform my master. Black Fang will be leaving at once.
No! You can't abandon us. Not at this stage.
Who was it that said Ostia mustn't learn of our plans? Wasn't it you, Lord Darren? The Marquis of Laos himself?
Yes, it was. There's no turning back for me. Not now. Please, one more. Give me one more chance. I assure you I will not disappoint Lord Nagel. Sorry, that villain name has always tickled my funny bone.
It sounds like a mad noise, like nurgle.
It sounds like someone's just been punched in the throat.
Nurgle. Very well. Assemble your men. We will regroup elsewhere.
You can't mean. My son, my home. Am I to abandon them?
Would you fall in disgrace along with your son?
Hell no, never liked the boy much anyway. Let's go!
Our master, Lord Nurgle, is offering you the throne of all Lycia. Surely a few sacrifices are not too much to ask.
Yes, you're right. My destiny is greater than this. I was born to be king of Lycia.
And as for an heir, you're still young, my lord. You will have time.
Yeah, young and handsome. Look at that face.
You must not let a moment's sentimentality cloud your judgment. Who's gonna... Oh, that's messed up. Where are my reinforcements? Why haven't they come? I have no choice. I must attack. You, to the castle. Find more men.
Yes, my lord.
Oh god, no.
So cute.
I missed. Oh no!
It's so cute. Watching all those people fucking chase the tin can. I think to myself when they are doing that they are playing kick the can.
From up here, it seems really cute, right?
Yeah.
But you have to wonder at what point down there does the panic start to set in. Like now? Is this when the panic happens? Is this the point where...
No, this is the point where the fucking panic happens. I'll tell you when to panic.
Think about it from their perspective. The first one misses and it's like, oh, well, okay, we'll get him next time. And then the next one misses and it's like, this is not looking good for us. And then after the third one misses, he has to look across the field and be like, weren't there like 5 guys over there? Oh my god, there were 5 corpses over there. We're just gonna whiff. We're just gonna keep whiffing against this so shockingly talented knight. This dude has some sick moves for being wrapped in so much plate. Mm-hmm. And they're just gonna creep up on our butts.
Yep.
Kill us one at a time. I mean, it's a horror movie and we're the monster.
Well, now we are, yes, but you know.
It's only going to get worse in one map, right?
Yeah, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
So buckle up, everybody.
We know that this game is dragging out much at a rate that we're not happy with,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling that it's going to turn around starting in the next couple of maps, because we're about to reunite with the characters from Linda's chapters. So that means...
Sorry. The amount
yeah, those are pretty sad numbers. Okay, come on. Show some grace and victory.
I'm really sorry, man. Picked the wrong dude. Actually, no, you were born into a life of servitude under the wrong master, and this is very tragic. So sorry.
That was much better, thank you.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry, I'll have a note on nice stationery in the mail on the morrow for his family.
Yes, I will. Sorry, buddy. Okay.
Now, that sweet base panel, the thing that I wanted to bring up specifically, and the thing that it unites it with Merlinus' tent, the base panel can be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
The way that you normally get game over in Disgaea is you have a unit cap per map, but it only is subtracted from when units are on the field, and it is only reduced in a semi-permanent fashion whenever your units fall, and even then it's still only for that map.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's 10 usually. You can have 10 units out at once, and if a unit is reduced to 0 hit points, the maximum number of units for that map is just reduced by 1, right? But if a unit is poisoned, has all of their stats cut in half, and is reduced to 80%, reduced to just 20% of their maximum hit points, and they are effectively useless, they are as good as dead. In Disgaea, that is not true, because you can move them back to the base panel. Most excitingly, you can have one of your other non-monster units lift them and throw them into the base panel.
What? Okay.
Yeah, you can throw units into the base panel, and then you can bring out a different, fresh unit.
Mm-hmm.
For this game, imagine if you could send Lowen running back up to Marcus's tent, and then, similar to the trade option, where you can trade for items, imagine if you could deploy a different unit, and then Lowen would just scurry into the tent, and then Dorcas or Bartra or whoever would come out instead. It's that. But the base panel, there's another way to get game over earlier, and it's much more embarrassing. Whenever you lift a monster, you can try to throw them onto the base panel, at least in Disgaea 1. I don't know if it's true for the others. Whenever you lift an enemy monster, you can throw them onto the base panel, and everyone that is not deployed, it does a hypothetical battle, like a stat fight between them, and each of your units in turn will try to beat down that monster, and I think if you win, the monster is forced to join your team permanently. There's also the utility in the short term, which is there's now one less monster on the field. But if they win, if the monster wins, your base panel is destroyed until the end of the map. I don't think holo snores are going to show up on the audio profile.
It's okay, I fixed it.
Okay.
Either way, she's not snoring anymore. I removed her paw from atop her face.
Holo
She
the
was
dog
just
is behind us
sleeping.
snoring.
She was sleeping with like her paw on her nose in a way that I can only imagine is much like a face palm. Like the doggy version of that. He's so cute. Dogs are adorable.
she was imagining how embarrassing it must be to throw an enemy monster onto your base panel, going, haha, you will be mine soon, only to have it be destroyed, the base panel that is, and then be cut off from reinforcements.
Nice save.
So that's the interesting thing. Let's imagine a worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is you make a desperate last minute gamble throwing a powerful monster that's kicking your butt with only one person deployed on the field, but you have, I don't know, in this scenario you've probably been getting your butt kicked. So let's say that you could have 4 units total. 6 of them have already died on the map. But let's say that you could have 4. But for whatever reason, you want to improve your odds of just killing the monster in the base panel outright, so you leave everybody at home, you throw the monster on, and then the base panel is destroyed. You can't deploy any more units, and now your 1 unit is trapped, and your maximum unit, it's just reduced to whatever is currently on the field. So it's a very scary scenario. And I love it for that. Disgaea presents a lot of interesting scenarios, more than I ever gave it credit for. I was afraid playing it the most recent time because I hadn't played it. Oh geez, probably I hadn't played it thoroughly in about a decade, and I was afraid it wasn't going to be very good. But I'm delighted to say that it provides a lot of really fun tactical scenarios. And all of the different elements of play, they just cycle in importance just repeatedly throughout the game. So there's something might feel too strong at some point in the game, but it never stays that way for long. You'll discover some other thing, or you'll reincarnate your units, and you'll be forced to break from old strategies simply because the units that you were cleaning up with before have now temporarily been reduced to level 1 again. Just something. I think Disgaea 2 was actually even better because it added stacking, which is another interesting element that you'd have to work with. Sometimes stacking is the best. Sometimes the scenario, because of like the geo symbols on the map or whatever, requires you to go to your foe. Other times, you can just wait for enemies to stupidly run at your base panel, and then you secretly have like an army of 40 people waiting to kick the crap out of them. One of my absolute favorite things about Disgaea, and as a product of its base panel, and keep a careful eye on the pirate on the right side of the map, because he's probably going to go try and raid Merlinus. I think that's what he's shimming along.
That's why I left Rebecca and Urk there. They take care of that.
It's a good plan. I don't know if that's an improvement or not. I narrowly just said so, and instead I made a cartoon Wile E. Coyote falling into the canyon noise.
If we had a pop filter, then that would be an improvement, I think.
Well, that's why I lowered the mic. I did some reading, and we're gonna buy a pop filter because we don't have one, or a puff filter, I think they might be called. It's obnoxious because I think they're called, plosives.
Yeah, plosives.
Yeah, plosives, everyone.
Oh my god, we should probably stop saying that word because it intentionally makes all of the sounds that are not good.
Yeah, so it's a very cruel word because...
That's how you check if you need one.
Yeah. Plosive is the name of a noise that winds up generating a lot of air in a very direct fashion, straight at the mic. And a pop filter is supposed to diminish the effects of that. I read in the meantime just lowering the mic and talking essentially over it instead of straight towards it helps. Because we have a mic that isn't super sophisticated. It's not one that we... If we had two of these, I do not think we would be able to set them up adjacent to one another and each just have our own mic. They would not be that good, right?
Right. I mean, I'm very sorry.
Sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss. I feel great!
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Karma just gave us a shitty lup for being too gloaty.